tribe. Welcome back to another episode of Midweek Life Empowerment with me, Nondumiso Kamajola, where we inspire, impact, and empower. On today's installment of Midweek Life Empowerment, I would like to talk about redefining your life, redefining life. Everyone in our days, almost everyone rather, in our days is in the journey of becoming their best version of self, which is a great thing. But for you to be able to be successful on that journey of becoming the best version of you, you should have the willingness to look back into your life cyclic patterns. Without that, it's impossible for you to become the best version of yourself without you willing to look back into your life. So today I want to talk about what goes into redefining your life or defining your life. We all know that we are all born empty. When you are a newborn baby, you're like a blank canvas. You blank, and then as you reach each milestone, then you filling each blank pages of your life, or of your book of life. We build up our life stories through defining moments of our childhood, of our school days, of our university days, on our family, on our environment, on our community or society, and all the memories that happened that has occurred as you grow up. That is when you find your defining life moments or your defining life stories. So now, as I said, you grow up as a child, you come to the world as a blank canvas, and then you start painting that your canvas with the with your life stories. And then you grow up. As you grow up, you start to see life through your own lenses. You start to experience life through your own lenses, especially when you're a young adult. You are out there, you are out of varsity, you are out of your parents' home, and you're doing things your way. Or maybe you are at varsity, you are far away from home. Now you need to navigate life on your own. And then you start looking at life from the different perspective. And it happened that as you are redefining, or as you look back into your life story as what builds up the person that you are, you may find unpretty things, and you may have the need to eliminate some of the things that does not support the person you are trying to become or the version you want to become. So now you need to unlearn these things. You need to find out why things were done this way. So there is a lot of eliminating that must happen, and there is a lot of unlearning that needs to happen, especially on what we believed was true about ourselves. And now that we are older, we are wiser, we are seeing life through our lens, we are realizing that what we believed was true about ourselves is not true. So now this means you must be open to the idea of going back, of revisiting your past, of revisiting all the defining moments of your life, so that you'll be able to reflect on your life. And then after reflecting on your life, you will know what to eliminate and what was untrue about your life story, and then eliminate what does not serve you or does not support the vision of you that you are trying to become. Then it's easier then for you to move forward to a much, much better future. So taking time every once in a while and do like a life edit, revisit every milestone of yourself and see that everything that builds up your life story, does it still support the person or the version of you want to become? If it's not, you need to do like some deep work where you are eliminating and unlearning the things that are untrue or the things that do not support you as an individual. If you really want to do this exercise where you are redefining your life, the best way to do it is to write down the key chapters of your life. Have a moment where you are really looking deep into the key chapters of your life, like areas like when I was little? What was happening in your life when you were still a kid? School days. What do you remember about you, or what do you remember about your school days? Your favorite moments and your future plans that you have actually set to yourself as you were growing. If you revisit those areas and then you become honest with yourself, you might find that it's either you have changed and you realize, no, man, I'm this person. As a little kid, I used to be this person and I like that person and I would like to keep that person. So I do not like the person that I've become. Then I need to unbecome this person so that I can be the person I had always been as a kid. But because life happened, because bad experiences or whatever experiences that you encountered forced you to be the person you are not. So now you need to unbecome those things so that you can become the version of yourself. Maybe if you go to your school, if you look into your school days, you will find that you were bullied a lot, or you didn't have such an exciting or a stimulating school days, or nurturing school days. Then you start to notice that there were things that other kids said about me that were not true about me, but I ended up believing them to be true about me. Now that I'm older and wiser and I'm doing the deep work within myself, I am realizing that no, I'm not that person. Now I need to eliminate all those things because they do not serve the person that I am. And you start affirming yourself of who you truly are, not what the bullies at school told you you were. And then there are favorite moments in your life that happened maybe in your childhood, maybe in your teenagehood, or in your in your young adult stage. You get to be excited about life again, because if you don't revisit those things, you will forget who you are. You will lose the sense of self because you are not in touch. You are not in sync with who you truly are. You will think things are not happening for you. You will think you were never a happy kid or nothing ever happened to you. But if you really take time and look back into your favorite moments, think about those things that made you happy, you will realize that I want to keep this, I want to redo these things, and then so that I can be the best version of myself because they make me happy. Future plans. As kids, we imagine our life. As adults, the things we will do when we finish school, the things we desire to have, the kind of jobs we want to have, us getting married and whatnot. But then we get caught up in the mid. We get caught up with life in our adulthood, in our early adulthood, and then we forget about the dreams that we had as kids, and they remain within us. So it's up to us that we revisit all those things. We take time to do the deep work so that we can peel off all the layers, and we will be amazed that you will find out on the things that you are doing now, or the things that we've been attempting to do, or the things that you think you are attracted to now that were actually your dreams as a kid. It's something that you actually wanted to have as a kid. For example, I am now the founder of the Empower Tribe, which is a holistic women empowerment hub. When I started the Empower Tribe, the vision was not clear. As I navigate through it, as I work on it on a daily basis, the vision becomes clearer and clearer and clearer. And I think only last year when it hits that, no, man, you've always been attracted to this. In fact, I had a conversation with my mom around December holidays. I had a conversation with my mom, and she was saying to me, now that I'm older, that I'm doing the things that I'm doing now, and she's starting to see the results. She's realizing that I've always been this child. She remembered all the things I used to do as a child to bring together girls, to bring together young women, and just I've always been about empowerment. But I was not aware back then. I thought I'm just doing it was just another thing. But as I grow older and I started to do the deep work and to do the reflections and to be intentional about everything that I'm doing, I realized that I've always been this person. I've always been this person. So it made sense why I'm doing what I'm doing now. And that gave me a sense of purpose in what I'm doing. And it was exciting to get an affirmation from my mother's observation of who I am. And she even said things like, I wish I was educated enough on all things life. I would have been able to point you in into the direction of who you truly were, and to nurture that instead of me trying to tell you or trying to dictate how you should live your life and what kind of job you should have. So it's actually interesting to hear a parent say that, especially if you are an entrepreneur and you are doing something that people think it's not regarded as important. You then now rewrite the story of your life, or redefine the story of your life, after eliminating everything that is not of you, or that does not support you, that does not support the version, your ideal version of yourself. You eliminate, you unlearn all the things you had learned on the journey of life that you thought were true about you, and now you are realizing that they were not true about you. Let's rediscover ourselves, and let's continue to evolve and grow in being authentic, in being true to ourselves, and into embracing the real us. See you guys on the next one.